Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's obviously here. Yeah, I know it's the same intro every single time, but it's an exciting video for me today. It's because I'm actually going to talk about the foundations I do not like. Yeah, I usually tend to like pretty much every single foundation on me. Pretty much. But these are a few foundation which does not really do the thing for me what I want from a foundation personally. I don't know why, because I know few of them are literally beloved by all the YouTubers, all the beauty bloggers, pretty much in general. Everyone loves them. But I don't know, for some reason these just doesn't work for me. This is gonna be a little talk through video, so if you want to grab a snack, go ahead, grab something to drink, grab something to snack on, and let's just jump into the actual review slash my, I would say I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, top 5? I should say that, like the 5 foundation which does not work for me. Okay, I'll be seeing you guys on my next video then. Stay tuned, stay pretty, stay blessed, and by the way, don't forget to subscribe. I'll judge you if you are leaving without subscribing. I'm gonna judge you. I'm literally gonna judge you. So, I should probably go with the first one, which does not work for me at all. Literally, I don't know what is wrong with it, because when you apply the foundation, it applies beautifully, but for some reason right after when it starts to dry, it literally starts going blotchy and it starts gathering around on my face, which is really weird because my face is pretty much smooth and it doesn't really have much issue, thank God, because my skincare kind of pays off on that stuff. But I don't know why, but this just doesn't do it for me. Yeah, the foundation, I'm so sorry if I'm shading anybody. I'm not trying to shade. This is just something which does not work for me, and it's completely my personal opinion. If it works for you, amazing, keep using it, but for some reason it just fails me every time I try to use. And this one is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Foundation. In case you were wondering, this is how it looks like. The shade I have is Bare Nude 09. It's a mineral foundation, like a serum foundation, and I do not know why it doesn't work on me at all. I know you're supposed to shake it before use, but no matter what I do, no matter how I tried with the dampened beauty blender, I tried with the brush, I tried with my hands, pretty much everything I could try it with. It applies beautifully initially, but a little bit after it just starts gathering around on my face. And I am sorry, Bare Minerals, no shade toward you, but this is something I would never purchase anymore. Moving on. So the second foundation I'm talking about, well, I don't really hear about this a lot, literally. I don't even hear about this. But this foundation, I heard good stuff about it from a few people I know. No shade toward Clinique, but unfortunately, this is something which doesn't work for me at all. This is really matte and this dries my face out like crap. Not a big fan. People with oily skin would love this, but for me, I'm not really an oily person. I'm more like on normal, but leaning more on the dry side, especially during winter time. And this is not a favorite. I can probably use it for my highlighting purpose sometimes because when I purchased it, I remember that I was not a big fan of using concealer. I don't know why. So I used to have 2 different kind of foundation, and one would be light and one would be my skin tone. That one I used to do highlight with, and this is back from that time. So didn't work for me anyways, because I also tried it with one of my friend while I was doing her makeup. She didn't like it either because it started cracking on her. I don't know why, because she's like more normal but a little bit more oily on her T-zone, but it didn't work for her either. I don't remember the price for any of these, I'm so sorry, but I'll try to find it on Sephora's website and try to link it on the description box below. In case you are wondering, you can probably check this one out. Okay, third one. Please, anybody, don't hate me, especially Makeup Forever, because this is the Makeup Forever Liquid HD Foundation. This is like, I had high hopes for this one when I got it, but I don't really know what's wrong with it, because when I apply again, it's the same issue. It applies beautifully initially, but later on it starts gathering around all over my face. And I don't get it. I don't understand you. I do not understand you. I don't know what's wrong with this foundation, because this is supposed to be pretty damn good. Everybody loves it. I thought something was probably wrong with me, but guess what? My skin is perfect. I don't have any single issue with any other foundations rather than the 5 I'm talking about. Pretty much like I can make any single foundation work on me. If I'm gonna say this one works on me a little bit too, because that's why I kept it on number 3. It's because, like, I don't know, it's just, this just starts gathering on weird places, especially around my nose, around my mouth. I really don't know why, and it looks really dry. And if I'm using like a silicone based primer with this, that's probably gonna be a little better performance on that day. But if I'm trying to wear something like more like a hydrating primer and more like, you know, like for say like Becca Backlight Flutter, which is just more like hydration, it doesn't give you any kind of smoothing effect on your face. If I'm wearing with that one, this does not perform well for me. But this one was pretty damn pricey. This was probably, not probably, this is $50, I still remember. So yeah, I do like it, but not really too much. So I can keep it in, like, I would probably reach for it like once in a while just because I have it and I should probably use this, but I'm not a very big fan of this. But I am a diehard fan of the stick foundation. I love this. I love that one. Anyways, don't hate me, Makeup Forever. This is just personal preference. Just didn't work for me. Pass? Or no? I'll still probably keep it. Like, I don't know. Number 4, if anybody is trying to hate me for this one, please get ready. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. Yeah, I know. Everybody keeps raving about it. Everybody loves this, but I don't know. This just looks weird on me. It just doesn't do enough. But again, I had other foundations to try on, so when I actually tried this one for the first time, I didn't like it, and then I gave it a second chance with a dampened beauty blender. It didn't work for me like that much. Like, I was not really impressed with the finish. I wasn't impressed with the way it applies on my skin. Like, I don't really know what's wrong with it. Foundations I like more, because to be honest, I don't look for like a full coverage foundation for myself. I don't like that cake face. So for me, because my skin is okay, I can go with a sheer to medium coverage as well. It's perfect for me. I don't really need like a full coverage. So for me, I think this one like is a medium to full coverage. It says a luminous silk. It doesn't give me that luminosity I want. You probably get it, what I'm talking about. So yeah, this is a number 4 because I'll give it a go very soon again, and I will actually tell you how I feel about it. Last but not least, but pretty much my favorite, like not really favorite, but the one I tend to use more among all the other 4 I just mentioned, and this is by Kat von D. That's her Lock-It foundation. I don't know if she changed the packaging because this is the older one and I didn't really go through it yet. You can still see it's halfway here, so I still have quite a few amounts left on it. Again, for foundations, I don't really use like a crap ton. I just like, even for this one, I'm wearing this one today. As you can see, it applies pretty damn beautifully. I did use it with a dampened beauty blender. Anyway, so I like this foundation, but it's just too matte, and I think on winter time, if I'm wearing this one, this will crack down on my face. This is perfect for me for summertime because throughout the day I get more oily, and my, like, especially my T-zone kind of produces more oil. So on that part, or on that season of the year, this is okay. But when it comes down to winter, when it's already dry outside, it truly doesn't make any sense to wear a full matte foundation, especially for me, because I'm like combination to leaning more on the drier side. I kind of try to sheer it down though. It's because I don't really need the full coverage. For me, I'm perfect. I don't have too much things to hide out on my face, so a full coverage foundation is sometimes too much for me. But although for this one I just used one pump, or probably less than that. I had a one pump on my hand, but I had leftover when I was done with my full face. So you can probably tell I don't even use a full pump on this because it's pretty damn full coverage. So that's it for all the 5 foundation I was gonna talk about. That does not make the cut for me. It's okay, they're probably working fine for others, but for some reason it just doesn't work up to my preference. So no shade toward any of these companies. Obviously somebody is loving those foundations, somebody has probably them on their ride or die list. For say the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk is, I know all the YouTubers loves this, but I'm just not a big fan. Anyways, so that is it for today. I hope you guys like this kind of video. If you do, please don't forget to give a big thumbs up and let me know on the comment section below what is your worst foundation you have ever used. Anyway, so that is it for today. I'll see you guys on my next one. I'm not gonna say this again, okay? Subscribe before you leave.